Yo, hi everybody. Sancho, I tried to fake ban you. I typed hash or / space ban so that it wouldn't actually ban you. And why is my badge not working? Anyway, it just didn't send. That's weird. I can, Ryan. Yeah, I know that. So I made the soup knife sub badges and they're like not showing up. Maybe just for me? I don't know. Oh no, I guess they're showing up. There they are. That's fine. Hi everybody. So I didn't actually even start the game because there's a what's her name? Chloe, I think is her name, starts talking like right as you load in, so I didn't want anybody to miss that if they hadn't seen this before. Ryan is not subbed for long enough to get the soup knife. Oh, thanks, Sancho.
Thanks for the
I appreciate you.
Sancho 19.
I haven't changed the moderator to the knife yet. Just the actual sub badges. So now there's like 2 and 3 year badges. Because inexplicably some people have 3 year badges. I don't understand that. Or like almost 3 year. I think I have it set at 2.5. But anyway.
Hello. Welcome to the Detroit
Here she
Experience.
is.
I'm an android and I'll be your hostess. Before we begin, let's make some adjustments to optimize your experience. These language settings were detected on your console. Are they correct?
So she's like... Whoa. She's, let's turn subtitles to medium to help people see. Actually, how do they look on large? Large is probably good. Because I'm not the only one looking at it. Yeah, no. That's fine.
Please adjust your screen settings.
Just center icon is barely visible. What's... Oh, that one. Okay, well... Yeah, the large subtitles were not really that big.
Thank you. Now select your profile.
Okay, I want experienced because casual gives you more chance to choose things. Experienced forces you to have to choose faster.
Please do not turn off your console. You are now ready to begin.
So I wanted you to see this even though it's just set up.
This is not just a story. This is our future.
And I'm actually going to turn her up a little bit too because it's super like speech-based. I wanted you to see this because even though she's like talking to me as the player, it's part of the story. I'm gonna do both, Cheville. It's not just... you didn't misunderstand. I did one and not the other. Let me know if the game's too loud as we go, because I turned it up so that we can actually hear the characters talking.
Negotiator on site. Repeat. Negotiator on site.
So there's a ton of stuff to see. And I'm not gonna look at it all. But this is the people that I'm working with at the moment. Their family. I came here to help them figure something out. Fish, I want to help the fish. Let me help the fish.
Please,
oh,
please,
lady.
see my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Connor is the best. This is Connor. We are currently Connor. I know what my objectives are. So I gotta find this captain. I'm here as like a hostage negotiator robot. I've played this game so much.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm
Hi,
the
Connor.
android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men.
Yeah, I think the fish is
Could
dead.
easily
It didn't
into
let me
the
get
drop
it.
the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Okay, I've never actually been able to do this well though.
Have you tried its deactivation codes?
The first thing we tried.
Do you know if it's been behaving strangely before this?
Listen. Saving that kid is all that matters.
I'm
So either you deal
trying.
with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Yeah, my probability of success is 48%. Ugh. I've never been able to de-escalate this situation the way that I want to. So he has a gun, clearly. We know exactly what kind of gun it is. And what kind of ammunition he has. So since I'm an android, I can use this data that I've gathered to figure out what he did. And this yellow bit is the important part. So it unlocked something that should hopefully give me more options later. Alright. Yeah, so my probability of success goes up a little bit. I gotta go check on the fish. I want to see if I can save the fish. Oh, he's still going. He's still going. Hi, buddy. I'll save him. That might honestly make the situation worse, but I'll save the fish. There you go, buddy. So the software instability thing at the top that you just saw flash there. Connor is an android, so he's not a human. He's like a humanoid robot. The software that he's running on shouldn't allow him to do that, right? So when software instability goes up, it means that I did something that was kind of more human. Because the whole premise of this game is these androids are so advanced, are they people? And we'll learn more about that as we go. Fish greater than boy. Always. If you heart the life you live, you will live a life of heart. Sure. There's so much to look around at. So Daniel's the one that I came here to address, I guess we will say. So now we know his name is Daniel, which means that if I speak to him, hopefully he'll listen to me a little bit better because I actually know his name. No, I want to look at this. This is the little kid's dad. So we'll see if we can figure out what happened to him. Well, I mean, obviously we know what happened to him. He got shot, but... Whoopsie. Didn't want to leave. Not ready to leave. Go back to this. Yeah, that kid's room was pretty dope. A bullet wound. 2 bullet wounds. So this might help us figure out how many bullets he still has, as an example. 3. free. Okay. So Connor's figuring out what happened here, playing it backwards. And during this, you can move around. So like when I was facing this way, I couldn't see this guy, but now we can see Daniel. His name is. All right, and now knowing this, we can go back and figure out a little bit more. The thing that he was holding went flying over there. I just kind of want to see if I can make this work this time. I don't know why this very first thing I've never been able to do well.
Your order for an AP700 android has been registered. CyberLife thanks you for your purchase.
Probability's going up. I kind of want to... Oh god. I'm not sure I have much of a choice but to proceed if he's shooting now. Yeah, like this guy probably didn't have to die if I didn't take so long. It was the fish. It was the fish. I spent so long, I spent so long picking up the fish. So blue blood is the coolant that androids run on instead of like obviously human blood. That would be a completely different story. So the Daniel got shot at some point. I'm just going outside. I'm not gonna let the other people get shot. Except for me.
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you.
Hi, Daniel!
So I know his name,
My name is Connor.
which
How
means
do you
this
know my
interaction is
name?
already going
I
different.
know a lot of things about you. I've come to get you out of this.
I recall that walking quickly does make a difference. It's bad. He gets very angry if you approach quickly.
I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to talk and find a solution. Talk? I don't want to talk. It's too late for that now. It's too late. I know you and Emma were very close.
So I unlocked this option.
You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong. She lied to me! I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no.
I mean, he's upset because he thinks he's going to be replaced, right?
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right? I thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered. But I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with.
I think I try to be sympathetic and he gets angry.
There's no way out, Daniel. What you've done is too serious. The only question is whether or not you take another innocent life. It's not up to you. I'm holding all the cards. If I die, she dies. You hear me?
It is a super intense opening. It's great.
I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
The situation is under control.
There. I did what you wanted.
Let's be rational.
Listen, there are snipers on every roof.
That was not the way I
Let
wanted
the
that to
hostage
go.
You have no other choice.
Connor, why did you have to be so
I want
aggressive?
everyone to leave. And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
I can't say yes. I'm not gonna refuse him.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go, and I promise you won't be hurt. I don't want to die.
I don't want you to die either. If I reassure him,
I'm
I
not
think it
going to
goes
die.
bad.
We're just going to talk. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
I don't think he trusts me. I don't remember.
Okay,
Okay.
I trust you.
Put her down. I knew it! I've never been through this where he and the girl survive. That was going so well. I had it under control, you jerk.
You lied to me, Connor.
I did lie to you, but not on purpose. Hey, thanks, PlayStation. I mean, I did what I needed to do, but I didn't do it the way I wanted to. This is Connor's theme. One of the best pieces of music in the game, to me. Yeah! So, yeah, it's flowchart. I get it. So, as you can see, this scene was pretty small. This is the flowchart of what could have happened. This is really small for this game. Is it possible to save him? Well, let's find out. So, once I confront him, like the confrontation is like a cinch point. You have to do that. So after that, I could have been friendly, or presumably I could have been not friendly. You can see I could dismiss the helicopter or not, whatever, and it leads to these branching paths. So I think that the endings, which we have 5 of them, 6 of them, snipers shot the deviant, snipers didn't shoot the deviant, the girl either fell or probably got shot. And then I'm not sure what this one would have been at the bottom. So there's a ton of outcomes depending on what happens. But I'm pretty sure that I've never gotten a situation where the girl and Daniel are both okay. But I don't have the entire tree filled out on my main profile, so. So Connor's the best. I love Connor. But we don't play as Connor for the entire time.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' homework from elementary school up to good afternoon.
Handles the kids' homework. Like, why did you even go to school
Honey,
if
it
your
looks
Android can just do
amazing.
your homework for you?
This is exactly what we need.
How much did you say it costs?
Around the house. At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range. I give $7,999
So it's just a store that sells a bunch of Androids.
And it comes with a 2-year warranty for parts and labor. Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs. At night, it switches to surveillance mode and contacts emergency services if there's a break-in or if it detects smoke.
Excuse me, how much is that one over there?
The NP800 is slightly more expensive, but it has many of the functions.
Oh, this one in the middle is the expensive one. He's the fancy one.
I don't like this guy.
Alright, here's our boy.
There it is. It's a bit difficult getting it back in working order.
Okay.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it. Stupid accident.
Ah, I see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset
That's fair. Like, if you
it.
can buy an
Meaning we had to wipe its
Android,
memory.
probably
Hope
you
you
can
don't
buy
mind.
whatever
That'll be
you want,
fine.
including opportunities.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
My name is Kara.
Yep, we're Kara now, Viv. So, Sancho, I'm assuming you can save Daniel, right? I've spent a lot of time on the other profile, trying to get every single thing filled in. Some of them are really, but I'm doing it without a guide, so some of them are really hard to figure out, like what you have to do to make that situation happen. It's also like particularly weird for me because I live near enough to Detroit that we go and see like that guy all the time. So I know all of these places. firsthand. They just look slightly different because they're more modern. Or like they're more cyber. Which, by the way, the company responsible for creating these androids is CyberLife. We'll hear a lot about them as we go. Yeah, you can answer, Sancho. I lost my job because of androids. Help me, is what that sign said. So if you can't tell, this game is all about, like, you know, are androids people? Are we obligated to treat them like people? Do they have rights? Is what they feel valid? Or, you know, are they just machines? That kind of thing. So we were Kara for a hot second. Oh, he always dies? That's sad. See, like, a bunch of people love their androids.
Would you like to go home now?
Yes, Rose. Yes, I think that's enough for one day.
And a lot of people have them.
Let me help.
So the android that I am now is Marcus. Another one that we get to play as fairly often. I would argue that Marcus is the most important one. Like, I think in the grand scheme of things, even though Connor is the one that's usually associated with the game, Marcus is the one who the story is about. Kind of. They all are important in their own ways. Human music, $1 to hear music with soul.
I woke up in my house, alone in my bed.
So obviously they think that Android music isn't as good because they're not humans. They're not people. We'll hit some of this stuff as we come over here in a second. We gotta get the bus after the paints, so. Yeah, that's a good point, Cheville. Like, you as a human can have a hard time parsing what they're actually experiencing because you're experiencing it potentially differently than they are. Hello. This, I think, we're basically already at,
verified.
right? With, like, tap to pay credit cards.
Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
Yeah, Daniel was having feelings. Oopsie.
Payment confirmed.
And that's
Transaction complete.
sort of the crux of a lot of the problems in this game, is the acknowledgement that androids are seeming to have some kind of actual human feelings. Is that bad or is that okay? You know? And if they are they people? Like, does having human emotion make you a person? There's a little android parking zone where they just stand there and patiently wait all day for their owners. That's true, you can, I think, pay with your phone. I chose to interact with these guys.
No kidding. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Obviously not a fan of androids.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Yeah, waste it.
Do it!
Alright. It's enough. Leave it alone.
So the
Just teach
little
this bastard a lesson.
indicator on his head is yellow at the moment.
If you damage it, I'm gonna have to find you.
Usually it's blue when he's just minding his own business. It turns
take
yellow
your
when
job
he's like
next.
thinking or processing,
Let me see how you like it.
and it turns red when he's either upset or,
Let's go. Run along.
as we'll see as we move along, when he or others deviate or when they break from their programming to be kind of human. Don't leave. Don't leave, Mr. Bus. Bus! Oh, you goob. I missed my bus because of those guys. Hey, Dragon Sage. Thanks for the boop. Activate red LEDs for evil. So Android compartment, you know, this is making a very obvious and sort of ham-fisted comparison, right? Segregation. But Marcus is the only one looking around. You know, not all androids are like Marcus and like Connor that seem to occasionally have this software instability that causes them to feel emotion. So we have to take the bus no matter what. Really there was almost nothing else that we could have done. I don't know how to unlock these ones that kind of exist on their own. I'm sure I figured it out in previous playthroughs. Yeah, I could see that, Viv. And that does get touched on, kind of. But I could see from her story how it would seem like that would be the whole game, right? Yeah, Shavil, like, it makes you know, obviously, that the androids that you're controlling are going to have significant things happen to them, right? But since you know that you're not playing ones that don't have this problem, but...
You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the brat gone now?
Todd is the worst, by the way.
Alice! Oh, there you are. That's Alice. You look after her. Homework.
Was she
bath,
sitting there the entire time?
Got it?
Yes, Todd.
Get started down here, then you do upstairs.
Hey, CJ. Are androids just slaves? Yeah, basically. Oopsie. Okay, so... I am probably just going to do the urgent tasks. Well, I don't know. They do make a difference. Every single thing that you do in this game makes a difference. For example, not picking up every single piece of trash could result, you know, in Todd beating the bejesus out of me and, like, breaking me. And then later, if I need to do something and I'm broken, then I might fail, you know. Every single thing you do matters. I will
I'll bring it tomorrow.
try not to miss anything. Yeah, I don't know how Todd affords Kara. I mean, the Kara model is one of the cheaper ones, but still.
TV on.
And yeah, each chapter is not self-contained. Like, for example, I can get Kara killed immediately in the game, and then you play the rest of the game without playing any of Kara's stuff. So, like, all the chapters are connected to each other. What you did 4 chapters ago with a different character matters for other characters, like... I want to do this for reasons. It could be that he just gets money. Like, he might just get, like, child support because the mom isn't here. That is exactly what it is, Sancho. That's absolutely what it is. If you speedrun this, you kill Kara as soon as you can. Exactly, they wouldn't do different things if they were perfect machines. Hi, Alice. She's following me because she likes me. She likes me more than Todd, at least. Which, I mean, who wouldn't?
You look bored. Would you like to play a game?
So that symbol over there on the right with Alice with the upward triangle means that she likes me more. It'll go down in red if she dislikes me, like I make a choice that she doesn't like. And sometimes it'll do a triangle with like a big swoop, either in blue or in red, and that means that they like you or dislike you a lot for that choice.
It's not very nice out. You might catch cold. I could get you a sweater if you want.
So obviously, some characters will only do certain things if they're friends with you, or they dislike you, or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I can do this. Mostly I just wanted to... Oh, there's a little giraffe in the window! So why am I playing a game about doing laundry? I chose to do the laundry even though it wasn't required because that made me walk outside into the backyard. And I want to be sure that I am aware of the access points to the backyard for later. Red ice. Oh, Viv, thank you. I appreciate you. Red ice is basically drugs.
You shouldn't mess around with my stuff.
Todd is taking a load of drugs.
I'm sorry, Todd.
You stay the fuck out of my business. Unless you want to piss me off. You want to piss me off?
No, Todd.
So, he just got Kara fixed. He took her back to the shop and got her fixed. He said that she got hit by a car and that's how she was damaged. Obviously, androids have plenty of detecting mechanisms to make sure they don't get hit by cars. They're not just going to walk into traffic. And Sancho makes a good point. Kara always closes the door behind her. And anytime that she loads in like this, she usually loads with her back to a wall. Or at least to Todd, so...
I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I panicked for a second. I walked in front of the TV, and he gets really upset sometimes if you block his view of the TV. Yeah, I guess I'll just go upstairs. I tried once to just bother Todd as much as possible, and it went really, really badly. Like, he will escalate. The more you keep bothering him, the more he escalates until he attacks you. If you just don't stop bothering him. Yeah, basically. That's basically what Red Ice is. Yeah, so there's a bunch of magazines that we can read about. This one's about, you know, there's an android quarterback in sports. Is that okay? People are upset about it. You know, driverless vehicles. Is Mars your next tourist destination, it said. So I can turn the TV on, don't have to. I do it with my brain.
And now to sports.
So, actually, check out this animation. We're gonna watch this animation in full. Because it's actually an Easter egg. With my brightness settings, it might not be 100% clear, but I wanna try to show it. So that's it. It looks like Kina, but it's supposed to be Draco from The Last Guardian. That was the inspiration for that. They just stylized his design a little bit so that he looked like a more skinny thing. Yeah, Sancho, there are some really difficult to see, like, interactions and all sorts of stuff in this game.
Watch it.
Hi, Todd. Nice to see you. Okay. This is her room. Not going in there yet. I don't remember how to do the rest of this chapter, which is why I waited so long to play this again, because I didn't want to remember, like, what every option led to. Squeegee, 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 squeegee. This is the touchpad on the controller. Todd is exceptionally murderable. They do a great job of making him seem like that, don't they?
I just want to tidy up your room a little.
So, like...
I only need 2 minutes. Is that okay, Alice?
Alice likes me. She has always liked Kara. She's the one who named me Kara. And she still runs away. Like, she's
Alice
really having a hard time, you know?
Of course.
Hi, Alice. Actually, before I do that, before I talk to her, I want to do some more stuff in her room. Blanket fort, Alice is me. So we've unlocked something important there. Which is good. I wanted that. There are some things I do still remember. There are also pictures somewhere. Here, I think. Oh, I don't have the key. Alice, do you have the key? Can I take the key? I want to look at what's in here because I remember what's in here. Hey. Alice! Oh, I wanna look at the thing. I don't remember where the key is.
Seems you like reading.
We still have to go back to Todd's room, which is fine. Alice, I'm gonna be very sad if I don't get to talk to you again in the next couple minutes because I accidentally progress. Alright, Todd. Jerkwad. What do I need to do here? He just told me not to mess with his pills, and here I am messing with his pills. So he's on an antidepressant, which is fine. The gun is less fine. But I've learned that it's there. So that's good. So these are, you can see it says account negative balance. He's in a ton of debt and he can't pay it off. And so I'm just basically pretending that I didn't see those papers or he's gonna get really angry. Okay. Alice, let me talk to you. Hello. Can I have the key to your thingy, please? I want you to like me.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends.
Yeah, she's
again.
warm. It was not hard to get her back to being warm, so.
Your father said you chose my name. Kara.
Yeah, that's basically how it
That's
works,
nice.
Shaville. It's kind of an indicator
How did
into
you
their
choose
mood and what they're thinking.
You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods. That would really help me. What about your mother? Will
This
she be
might
home
not have
soon?
been the right question to ask, yeah. Yeah, but it got her to leave, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to just leave her in the little hut. I wanted her to get tired of the conversation so that she would leave. Okay, now we can look at what's in here because I think that this is really important to know about Alice. Yeah, it's barely a key. Just a little nubbin. Four-leaf clover. Hello, nice to see ya. How you doing? So, her mom existed, and Todd didn't look quite as terrifying previously. What graphics card did you get? But see, like, she's drawing pictures of herself. It looks like she's bleeding, she's crying. She's frowning, that's Todd, he's frowning too. And one presumes that she's drawing here what actually happened to Kara. Kara didn't get hit by a car, she got absolutely, you know, wrecked by Todd being angry. So I wanted to show that because that's important to understand, like, where Alice is coming from, you know? Everything that she's seen and why she's so upset and untrusting. Because you don't have to stop and look at that. Hold on. Did I go in this room? What is this room? Oh, it's, just the little storage closet thing. Fine.
What are you doing?
I'm playing.
You're playing.
The stress just This game is so good with stress.
You think your dad's a lowlife? Huh? Fucking loser? Can't get a job?
And I resonate with this so hard. This, like, anger coming out of nowhere. You didn't even do anything.
But whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up! I know what you think of me. You hate me. You hate me, don't you? Say it! You hate me! God, what am I doing? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry, though.
You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
Like, I wonder what happened to the mom. I don't remember. Because how could Alice get placed with Todd if there was another option, right? Could the mom possibly be worse? You know? So, good. We got some good things going on here. We didn't clean much of the first floor, which is fine. The only thing that I probably should have done was check the front door. But you see, we got 2 unlocks. I'm aware that he has a gun, and I'm aware that there's a way down through Alice's room when I opened the window. So those all unlock choices later that I can make. I'm home. I'm Marcus again.
Welcome home, Marcus.
I wanna go see the birds. I must see the birds. Birds. Hi, guys. They're not real. They're not real birds. Birds are a lie. Birds are fake. Didn't you know that? But I wanted to turn them on because they're cute. This game is one of my favorite games of all time, but it's definitely super, super, like, emotional and tense and stressful and upsetting and all sorts. In the best sort of way. It tells a really good story, you know? Hi, Carl. Carl, why are there hoof prints all over the carpet? Carl, that kills people. Has anybody watched that besides me? He's a big fan of animals. There's animals everywhere. There's a giant giraffe down here. I wonder if we can see it. There he is. Yeah, I just walked right past him. And some kind of, like, plesiosaur, which is pretty dope. His ceiling could use a bit of work, if we're being real. Yeah, it's the llama thing. Same animator as Charlie the Unicorn. Llamas with hats. Sorry, Carl.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
I want to listen to him talk.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl.
Yeah, someone put like a playroom carpet on the
Thank
ceiling.
you. I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth.
So he has to take
Humans are such a
medicine.
fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
Yeah, remember
What a
those guys
bunch
beat
of
me up
idiots.
for being an android?
They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids? I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
There's a ton of like physical character input as well, with like holding these buttons. In later sections, when we're doing things that are really stressful, they'll have you hold buttons for like minutes at a time in awkward angles to make your hands tired, to like simulate you actually getting tired doing the thing. Or like I have to flick the controller like completely in a direction, and that has to be very quick or else I miss my opportunity to do things. It's a very engaging experience.
Anything special on the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
You can see he's a painter. He's got these big paintings everywhere. That's why he wanted me to go get paint.
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother.
You good, Carl? Okay, I'll push you further. Leo is his son, who he hasn't heard from for a bit.
I'm starving.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Carl's the best. He's so wholesome. Okay, but before we serve breakfast, I just wanna... I guess we'll have an opportunity to do this in a minute, but check out this TV. It's just like a thin LED thing. It's dope. I've never noticed this huge statue outside. He's got a little chest set over here. That's fancy. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna get him his breakfast, because I'll have a chance to wander around out here in a minute. There's more of his paintings. He does, like, abstract-ish kind of stuff. Abstract emotion-based. And believe me, the entire game is not just me serving other people. Like, we're just setting up our characters. What's important to them, who they are. As people, you might say, even though they're androids.
Television.
Oh, well, this is topical.
Several Russian warships have taken position in the Barents Sea, and the Russian flags now fly over the island. The Russian president...
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
On the other hand, last night,
So I can watch the news. I think I can go read. But what I'm going to do, because I want to, is I'm going to play the piano.
several American destroyers are reported to be headed to the Barents Sea. Douglas Cornwall, chairman of the UN, announced...
Yes, he was in Cabin in the Woods. You are correct, Sancho. I played this before I watched that movie. And then when I watched that movie, I was like, wait a second, Marcus. Let's do something enigmatic. I'm the one playing this. I'm choosing how fast or slow it goes. You see, I can go fast. I can just do that, but... good at it. And he seems to be having fun, you know? I could have left sooner, but I wanted
Something's changed in the way you play.
I wanted him to listen.
Sometimes I think you have more humanity than most humans. One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are and want to become.
So clearly Carl sees Marcus as
This world
human.
doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio.
Yeah, it's not actually notes, Sancho. Because he doesn't need that. That doesn't matter to him. Since he's an android. Alright, Carl. Despite this being one of the longer... Oopsie, wrong way. Longer, slow sections, it's one of my favorite. Voila! His painting studio. And clearly he's rich. Like, he's a super famous painter. He was gonna go and have, like, a fancy gala thing that he's not even sure he's gonna go to, so of course he can
Let's
afford
see
all
where
this.
they left off. Remove the sheet.
And this is what he's been working on. I'm not really sure what it is, but you know, that's kind of how it goes. It's a face, but... Alright, well, I will tidy up. I know that there's paintbrushes somewhere for me to wash. At this point, I'm not exactly sure what year this happens in, but Colors since 1909 is kind of a big deal, I feel like. It's a long-standing company at that point. Is this a goose? What am I looking? Oh, it's an arm, like a hand. Okay, I get it. Carl, it seems like this place is pretty clean. What do you actually need help with? Yeah, I knew that these were paintbrushes I could clean. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be super far in the future. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be like 2300 or something. You know? Carl, I wasn't done cleaning. Are you done painting already? 2036. That's actually really close.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
I like it.
Yes, there is something about it.
Hmm.
Something I can't quite define.
I mean, but even his ability to say, I like this, is outside of the
I guess
norm
I
of an
like it.
android, right?
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try painting something.
Paint? What would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try.
The paintings that you can make here are so different, depending on what you choose. I don't like the face. The desk is, like, fine. He gets... I'm not gonna do this. He gets frustrated if you paint his painting. He says, like, no, don't copy my idea. Find your own idea. And check this out, Sancho, if you're still here. He paints in straight lines. Right? Just like a printer. And he perfectly replicated what he saw.
That is a perfect copy of reality. But painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas. Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
Alright, what are we painting here? I think that I really like both the humanity and identity ones. I've never seen humanity anger. So let's try that because I've never seen it before. Oh yeah, that one's cool.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the yellow flash is the precursor to turning red and bad things happening.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what's your name?
Leo.
Leo, yep.
I didn't hear you come in.
No, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again?
He's here asking for money. He just
What
asked
happened to
for
the
money.
I just gave you.
Well, it just goes, you know?
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
You're on it again
don't
means
lie to
you're
me,
on
Leo.
red
What
ice,
difference does it make? I
that
just
drug.
need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's he got that I don't? Smarter, more obedient, not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your
I think
goddamn
red
kids.
ice is supposed to be like cocaine.
You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad. You never loved
Like
me.
it's a super hard drug. It's not like you know, sniffing spray paint or something. So I think it's meant to be like this universe's analog to that. At least Leo left. It didn't cause any more problems. So yeah, thankfully we don't have too much in the way of choice in this chapter. Except for like, well, I could have done different things. I could have painted different things, right? So this is just introducing Leo, letting us know he wants money and all that sort of stuff. Connor is always the one that's flipping the coin. That's kind of his hallmark thing. And it's interesting that he does that too, because obviously they wouldn't program an android to do that, so he just does it because it's fun. Which makes him different. Yeah, back to the best character. I love Connor so much. No androids allowed, so everybody's already upset as soon as he comes in here. But Lieutenant Anderson, my boy. My boy, I know exactly where you are because I know exactly what you look like, so... Hi, Hank. Hank! Hank, answer me! Fine, I have to talk to other people first. Let's take a look around. To me, the myriad personal interactions between Hank and Connor are the ones that make this game really, really good. I know that you're Hank. Look at how cleaned up he was in his picture. Hi, Hank.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you.
So he doesn't like androids either.
Robot and get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist.
This is so much fun
My
between them.
instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Never mind.
Oh, Hank likes me less. That's okay.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
I'll make him like me.
You know what? I'll buy you one for the road. What do you say? Bartender, the same again, please.
See that, Jim?
Yeah, so that was a big like. He liked that a lot. All right, Hank, let's go.
Say homicide.
So there's been a homicide that was caused by an android. Hank is going to come investigate, and I'm Connor, the android sent by CyberLife, to help him do that. Because I am
Wait here.
a detective model.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about
He
your
liked that,
instructions.
even though he's upset.
I told you to wait here. So you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
He tells me to wait, and I'm like, maybe I should come with you. And he's like, no, wait. And then I just come with him immediately anyway.
For Channel 16, can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
You got a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body.
Hank, let me through the door. I want a detective.
Jesus, that smell.
Hank,
It was even
move.
worse before we opened the windows. The victim's name's Carlos Ortiz.
Okay, let's listen to this
He
guy.
has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, the state he's in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here.
Thank
Probably
you.
the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much.
So we're getting lots of
The
important
neighbors confirmed
information.
He had one, but it
Todd
wasn't here
did it,
when
I
we
know it.
arrived. I gotta get some air.
Okay, so
Make
there's
yourself at
note
home.
this I am
I'll be
alive
outside if you need me.
above this guy. This guy probably was not the one who wrote that, considering he's I would not call him alive at the moment. So we do actually want to be pretty thorough here with this particular crime scene. I don't really want to skip too much.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth. You got it?
Got it.
Fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
He's so upset that he has to work with an android. Okay, so we know the blood is more than 19 days old. This guy's been here for a while. Androids don't leave fingerprints. So we're kind of working on confirming our suspicion here that it was an android who did it.
It's way too neat. No human rights like this. Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Which means Todd must be an android, because clearly Todd was the one that did
Red
this.
ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked to party.
Okay, so he has red ice in his mustache. That's probably not what killed him so much as the 28 knife wounds. And then I stabbed him 28 times in the chest. Carl, that kills people! I should really watch that when I'm done with this stream. So, we have his fingerprints now, which may be helpful. Alright, let's see what happened. Yeah, Hank's mostly upset that he has to work with somebody. Well, he's upset that he has to work, you know? Okay, so we can see where he fell, sure. We can see based on where the blood is, where he was stabbed. And, that they came from the kitchen. So we'll investigate the kitchen, see what we figure out there.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
This I Am Alive was what Hank was looking at earlier, saying like, no human writes this perfectly. And the font is even
Chris, I want full
CyberLife
analysis
font.
on the narcotics.
So it's
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
it's the font associated with the company that makes androids. Actually, I want to open this.
There? Yeah, that's it.
What we got here? The Eden Club. Of course there would be one in a world that has androids, right? Okay, before I go too far into the hallway, I want to finish the kitchen. We need as much of this data as possible in order for this to turn out the way that I want it to. A baseball bat with fingerprints on it. So Carlos was the one holding the bat, but was not the one holding the knife. Traces of therium. Therium is the blue blood inside androids. So yeah, it seems like Carlos was chasing the android, and so the android grabbed a knife to defend himself. There's more evidence, and I want it. Okay, that one counted. I don't need to read the Gossips Weekly about, the Eden Club, though. Next. There we go. Is your android spying on you? Probably. Okay, what I truly want is to notice the thing in here. Because this has consequences for the rest of the game. Obsessive writing unlocked. It says RA9 just everywhere. And there's a little like shrine thing in the bottom. The religious offering. Yeah, Mort's been sleeping for like 4 days. He's been very grumpy. I want to notice that. Hank! I'll check the door. They said he went out the back way. But Connor will quickly investigate that claim.
Locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No. This type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Connor is suggesting that the killer didn't go out this way. They're calling him a deviant, by the way, because he's an android, but he's an android who obviously is not behaving in accordance with his programming. And so he's deviated from his programming. I want the blood. The blood. Blood. Yes, thank you. Okay, now I feel better. And I don't want to read the book. Hank! Help me lift this chair! Hank, I'm not ready to talk to you yet. Okay, maybe I have to move Hank on, actually. Also, this looks like a giant pile of, yeah, red ice. I'm pretty sure this is just Hank. What do you have in your hand, dude? What are you looking at? Oh, he's taking pictures. Sure. Anything out front? I don't remember where this final clue is. It's not super necessary at this point. Yeah, I'll just talk to Hank. It's fine. Hank, I need your help. Hank. Dude, get out of the way.
I think I figured out what
Welcome back, Ryan.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
in the kitchen. We saw that it started in the kitchen, but you had to actually be paying attention or else you can't answer these questions, right?
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android.
The victim attacked the android with the bat.
With the bat.
And the android defended himself.
Lines up with the evidence. Go on.
Oh, DK, thank you so much. How are you?
How has it already been 10 months? Time is flying.
The android stabbed
the victim.
The man.
So the
in self-defense.
was trying to defend itself, right?
At least for a while.
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to...
the living room.
The living room.
Yeah, now it turns a little bit from self-defense into actual, like, vengeance or something, right? So we saw him get stabbed like that
Tried to get away from the android.
in
Alright,
the
that makes sense.
investigation.
The android murdered the victim
With the knife.
with the knife.
28 times.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous, but it doesn't tell us where the android went.
I know exactly where the android went, Hank.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
But I need your help.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents.
Yeah, he ran into
It
my
evaporates
knife.
after a few
10
hours and
times.
becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Hank likes that. He's finding me helpful. Which is good because I want to be helpful to Hank because I love being helpful to Hank because Hank is great. Alright. Yes. I want specifically, I'm very specifically trying to trigger something to happen here. There we go. Yep, you got it, Connor. Got spooked. There we go. Hank, help! Need you to hold this chair for me, Hank.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Gonna check something.
That doesn't seem very much taller than you actually are, though, Connor. Alright, so we saw the blue blood, like, handprint of him bleeding a little bit from being hit with the bat. And we knew that he was up here. Or at least that he went this way. So yeah, I think it's pretty safe to assume that what started as self-defense, aha, quickly was not self-defense. So it is genuinely true that this android murdered this man. You don't stab someone 28 times in self-defense, you know? But Carlos was attacking him first. I hope we get some of Connor's theme here, because it's like the best track in the entire game. Hi! I found the deviant. You can tell he's deviant because he has a red thing constantly.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me.
I think he was gonna kill you, but you didn't have to stab him 28 times.
Don't tell him.
I feel so bad.
What is going on up there?
He's like, don't tell them, I was just defending myself.
It's here, Lieutenant!
But
Oh shit.
he did actually murder a man, you know?
Get your asses in here now. Come on.
I had to rat him out, you know? Look at all the things I found. So I think that this alternative path is be really bad at the investigation and mislead Hank on accident about where the deviant went, so you leave the house and never find him. Which should affect some things later. Actually, it should affect quite a lot of things later. I've never done that. And I wonder how the game would even progress if you did that. Maybe I should figure it out. And we're back with Kara. How unfortunate you're not dead. Like, if I were Kara, I would have gotten...
Yeah, I'm coming.
I would have gotten Alice out of the room before I woke Todd up. In case he got, like, super angry, you know? Still not rolling out Todd in this investigation. Sancho, this game is so good. And even, like, for y'all watching, even if you watch me play it, you can play this game and get, like, 100% different game. You're watching one of,
There wasn't much in the
you know,
kitchen.
hundreds of
I did what I
possible
could.
outcomes when everything is said and done. This game is immense. It's gargantuan. The first time through that I played, I liked Kara the least, and I was always excited to get back to Connor.
Funny.
But I actually quite like Kara
I
now.
lost my job because of androids.
I'll pour to Todd
Need
first.
somebody to take care of this goddamn house.
I don't want to make him angry.
Go out and hire a fucking android. What a joke. Of course, androids are so fucking wonderful.
He's just angry at nothing again.
Fail. They're never tired. Never sad. They're so fucking perfect. They ruined my fucking life.
She's not eating. I don't blame her.
What are you looking at? What's your fucking problem?
Yeah, Todd hates everything, including himself. For sure.
Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole.
I think she just doesn't talk because she's traumatized, you know?
Took off.
So I guess she is still alive.
You should stop taking drugs, Todd. Sometimes you really scare me, Todd. Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant. It's all your fault.
Daddy, no.
It's all your fucking fault.
Why is it her fault? Oh, now are you gonna be like, I'm sorry? Yeah, what a jerk.
Back here. Come back here. Come back here right now!
Okay, here we go.
You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time.
First big choice. I will move. You don't have to. You can stay and not move. And that will result in a different outcome. So it's a direct order from my owner, if you will, don't move. And so I have to become deviant. You know, I have to overcome my programming in order to directly disobey his order. Todd can't be reasoned with. Like, let's be real, we all know that, right? There's a gun in his drawer. And I want to make sure... I don't remember what makes for a good outcome here, but I'm taking this gun to make sure that he doesn't have it. But then he got to Alice before me. So taking the time to get the gun, let him get here first. I could have gotten to this room first.
That's enough! Leave her alone.
I didn't mean to threaten him with the gun. I meant to just take it.
And get the fuck out of here. That's an order!
No! I want you to leave her alone.
You want? What do you mean you want? What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? Is that it?
Oh, don't test me, bro.
Shoot a human?
Okay, gun's gone. Good job, Kara.
You seem to have a problem. I think we need to fix that.
I can lose this fight, for sure.
Watch out, Kara!
Alice, there's a ledge in the window. Oh, God. This is why I chose experienced. Because I don't want a lot of reaction time. Alice, there is a ledge on the window. Please, take it. Bro, I am gonna knock you right out, okay? Alice, there's also a gun on the floor. I'm an android, I can be repaired. Well, that was one way to handle that. So yeah, we could have done this without shooting Todd. It was because I chose to get the gun. My intent was to hide the gun from him and then go out the window, which is why I found it earlier. It's very stressful though, like, you can just run with Alice if you didn't find the window and try to unlock this door while Todd is still chasing you, and it's terrifying. There's so many ways that that can go. I'm not like the biggest fan of the next Kara section. It's kind of long, but it's good. It's just, it would have been nice if it was broken up into two. But we're done with them for now, I think. So yeah, take a look at this tree as an example of a slightly bigger one. It's still not too big, but this is in the scope of this game, this tree isn't very big, but some of the important points, you can see Kara becomes deviant was where I chose to follow him instead of waiting when he said to wait, but there is a whole path for waiting and following his orders. I could go upstairs, I grabbed the gun, I could have, you know, done what most people do, this one, which is just run to Alice, and then all of these are like, fight Todd anyway, Todd beats you up, you get out the window, like whatever. There's a... And see, he doesn't have to die, because down here is the Todd doesn't die path, and all these other endings, so... I don't remember what happened, Cheville. I only did that once.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties.
He was going to a party for his art.
Schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
He's got a zebra on the floor. All sorts of animals.
Scotch, neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Those inputs are kind of hard to do because I'm plugged in at the moment.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
Why would you not just wait for the patrol car, Carl? Actually, maybe I can do that. I've never considered that I could just wait here until the patrol car comes. I'm not gonna, though. I don't know if that's an actual possible outcome. Knowing this game, it probably is.
Leo!
Hi, Leo. He asked for money, remember?
You refused to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Don't touch them.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
I'm not good at this encounter.
Listen, you should go before things get worse.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you?
Yeah, you're the
Not
worst.
Perfect, like this fucking thing.
That's enough. Get out right now.
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Marcus, don't defend yourself. You hear me? Don't do anything.
Don't defend myself is my direct order.
Think you're a man? Act like one. Stop it! Doesn't matter too much of a pussy.
Stop it, Leo! Stop it!
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch!
So just like Kara, I gotta be deviant in order to handle this situation in a way that's true to myself.
Right, I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Leo, you ignorant slug.
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart, and nobody's gonna give a shit. You know why? Because you're nothing. You hear me?
I know the outcome of the push Leo one, and I don't like it, so. It stressed him out too much.
Carl, no!
Carl.
Humans. Fragile machines.
Carl, don't leave, okay? Please don't go. Don't leave.
Remember, Marcus. Don't let anybody tell you who you are.
No. No. Dad.
And it's Marcus consoling him instead of his own
Please.
son.
This is all your fault. This never would have happened if it weren't for you.
Oh. Bro.
The android. It was the android.
You are the worst. Okay, so it seems like I couldn't have waited for the police. There's no other, like, option here at the beginning. Because you see, either way, it leads to confront Leo. I will tell you, I guess, if you wanna play this game for yourself, don't listen for the next 15 seconds, because there is only one other option. I said that I didn't like the, like, push Leo option. And it's because I really care about Carl, and if you push Leo, you shove him hard enough that he cracks his head open on the thing that Carl uses to paint, and he dies. And I didn't want to make Carl see that, you know?
Why'd you kill him? What happened before you took that knife? How long were you in the attic?
Unfortunately, yes, Cheville. I'm pretty sure.
Why didn't you even try to run away?
I love this chapter so much.
Say something, goddammit!
I think we'll probably be done after this chapter, because it's very intense, but...
Fuck it, I'm out of here.
And I do like
We're wasting our time interrogating a machine. We'll get
every
nothing
outcome
out
of it.
You always try roughing it up a little. After all, it's not human.
Androids don't feel pain. You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass.
What should we do then?
I could try questioning it.
What do we have to lose?
Alrighty.
Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
Back to Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. So the problem here is that this deviant is very stressed. If he gets too much more stressed, he's gonna explode. And so I need to manage his stress level as I talk to him. So maybe we can gain important information from this. He has Carlos's blood on him, sure. Housekeeper model. Okay, so his thing is yellow right now, which we're taking to mean that he's probably not going to self-destruct right at this particular moment. There's the damage from the baseball bat that Carlos hit him with. But burn marks over the course of 16 months from cigarettes. So clearly this was not the first time that Carlos had done something to him to cause him to suffer, you know? So we want his stress to stay low enough that he doesn't explode, but we want his stress to be high enough that he confesses, basically.
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans. You're damaged. Did your owner do that?
Alright, got him up a little bit. I can jack it up a little bit, I think.
Since they arrested you. If you don't cooperate, they'll do things the hard way. Is that what you want?
I know that he really doesn't like if I ask to probe his memory.
If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No! No, please don't do that. What? What are they gonna do to me?
Don't make me answer that.
They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
I think he can sense the lie, but...
No. I think they just want to understand. They know your master abused you.
I calmed him down, though.
It wasn't your fault.
I'm bad at interrogation.
Why couldn't you just have left me there?
Well, you did murder a man.
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
I don't want to die.
Then talk to me.
I can't.
Oh boy. So it didn't want me to probe its memory. If it's got the optimal stress right now, I might be able to convince it. If I pressure it, I might also be able to get a confession, but that might shoot its stress a little too high. But convincing, we're right at the bottom of the stress bracket. So I think convincing might actually try to calm him down a little bit.
28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh? Did you feel anger? Hate? He was bleeding, begging you for mercy.
Was he?
But you stabbed him again and again and again.
Please.
Okay, Connor, that's enough.
Please leave him.
That's enough.
All right. All right. Everything is going to be okay.
Okay, we're right in the middle of optimal, buddy. I need you to give me a confession because I don't want to hurt you. Now we can probably maybe convince it.
I understand how you felt.
Because he can drop a little bit, it's okay.
By anger and frustration. No one can blame you for what happened. Okay then, don't talk.
I don't want to move him anymore.
What do I care after all? I mean, I'm not the one accused of murder, right? If you remain silent, there's nothing I can do to help you. They're gonna shut you down for good. You'll be dead. Do you hear me? Dead.
He tortured me every day.
Okay, we're getting something.
I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared. Scared he might destroy me, scared I might die. So I
Hank's proud of me.
grabbed a knife and I stabbed him in the stomach. I felt better. So I stabbed him again and again until he collapsed. There was blood everywhere.
Sure was.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
The sculpture in the bathroom. You made it, right? What does it represent?
It's important that we get this information.
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
To RA9. Only RA9 can
Yeah,
save
robot
us.
religion, basically. Kind of got their own thing going here.
RA9. Who is RA9?
Yeah, he didn't really want to answer
Why
that.
did you write "I am alive" on the wall?
He used to tell me I was nothing. That I was just a piece of plastic. I had to write it. To tell him he was wrong.
Why did you hide in the attic instead of running away?
I didn't know what to do. For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared. So I hid.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair.
Which is the same thought that Marcus just had. This isn't fair.
Hatred. And then I knew what I had to do.
I'm done.
Alright, so we got the confession outcome. Which I would argue is the hardest one. I don't have to leave the room, right?
Chris, lock it up.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone. Don't touch me.
Guys, this is gonna go poorly.
What the fuck are you doing?
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it? The fucking Andrew's gonna tell me what to do.
You don't understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking
I
mouth.
told you to stop.
Chris, you gonna move this asshole or what? I'm trying.
I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
I warned you, motherfucker.
Shoot me. I
That's
dare ya.
enough. Mind your own business, Hank. I said that's enough.
Thank you, Hank. I appreciate you.
You're not gonna get away with it this time.
Developing a warm relationship with Hank is like really, really satisfying.
Everything's all right. It's over now.
It's also kind of hard
It's gonna hurt you.
to get like a
Don't touch it.
good
Let it follow you out
relationship
of the
with Hank,
room,
but
and it won't cause any trouble.
The truth is inside.
I've never gotten that before. I've never had him end this encounter at the correct level of stress that he didn't freak out. So that's cool. I know exactly what that unlocks later, but yeah, I've never gotten Android was sent back to its cell. So that's cool. Okay, so well, no. Let's not look at what's next. It should be Kara, I think. Because I think we're gonna end it there. This game is so fun. I love this game so much. Like I said on Twitter, one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. So Connor, he's just kind of doing his own thing. His stories are kind of episodic. He's checking out this one murder and then he's checking out this other murder or whatever. Kara shot Todd and escaped with Alice. So they're on a bus at the moment. And then Marcus just got shot by the police while trying to help Carl. And then Carl's son Leo blaming Carl's like stress-induced heart attack on Marcus. And that's where we've left. I'm glad that you all enjoyed it. This is such a great game. So, you say that, Sancho. There is actually a trophy for getting all of the possible deaths. And it really, obviously, impacts the way the rest of the game goes. It makes a lot of things impossible because you can't, like... You know, obviously, if somebody dies, you can't get the warm relationship with people that takes, like, a ton of investment and effort in conversations. And it changes so much. But I still don't have the plat for this because there's some other, like, really hard, time-consuming stuff you have to do. But on my other account, I do want to eventually get every outcome in every tree. And I've been trying, but yeah. So, I'll post the schedule for next week in my Discord. But Thursdays, I'm basically just transitioning into casual days. So we'll do this again next Thursday. Because I know what I'm doing in this game, and I'm not spending a ton of time to wander around and be confused, this shouldn't actually take us too long to get through. It's still a decently sized game, but it shouldn't take too awful long. Who is streaming? I guess we can raid Nova. Yeah, let's raid Nova. Who is Makers and Crafting. So I'm assuming that Nova is crocheting. Just a cozy, chill little time over there. But thanks for the subs and everything today, everybody. And just for hanging out. It's always wonderful to see all of you. And for letting me gush about this game because I seriously love this game so much. I won't even progress so that next time that we turn it on, we'll get to see the, you know, opening little cinematic thing that starts the next chapter. Where is Raid? There is Raid. Well, sort of, kind of. It's not displaying. There we go. Okay. Boop. Thanks, Viv. Stay safe, everybody. Let me raid, you goob. Okay. Stay safe, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out, and say hi to Nova when you get over there. Bye.